on this tea tasting edition of Cosmo Times.
We get into the tea culture with some top destinations.
But first, our trusty reporters take to the streets to get some answers on relaxing drinks.
Like chai,
green tea,
black tea.
Then we go door to door to some of the hottest tea spots in the biggest metropolis.
Cosmo Times.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmo Times.
For those of you who didn't understand, he just said, "Welcome to Cosmo Times." Why are you so tired today?
I haven't had my coffee yet today.
Oh, so you're a coffee person, huh?
Yeah, what?
Oh, I just enjoy drinking tea, that's all. And I think tea is much better than coffee.
What? You are a tea person? I don't think we can be friends anymore.
Yes, we can, if you become a tea person, of course.
No way, I would never give up coffee for friendship. Let's see what our word on the streeters had to say about this.
Okay.
The English do it in the afternoon and Chinese do it all day. But what about New Yorkers? I want to see what their tea habits are. Let's go find out.
Any kind of tea that you fill with green tea I like.
Sort of hibiscus tea. It's really good. I also like Rubio's tea.
Nana, the mint tea, the young mint tea. If I want caffeine, if not, I'm going for anything made by Yogi because they make the calming, the relaxation teas.
Apple tea, like chai,
Green tea,
black tea.
Lovely. It's not everyone who can make a good cup of tea.
I'm a home girl, homebody. I drink at home.
I can only drink it with honey and hot honey and lemon.
One Splenda.
I'm actually a big plain tea guy.
Just straight, nothing in it, yeah.
It's a matter of choice how you use the milk. I prefer to put the milk in first and then add the tea.
I get my tea at places like Whole Foods or at Trader Joe's.
Dinosaur Barbecue has a very good sweet tea.
I just usually go somewhere close by and then get a cup and then just sit down here.
I guess it has caffeine, but I never thought of it like that. I don't know, my grandmother always drank tea and I just felt like it'd be old school.
Do you think enough people drink tea?
No, I think it's underrated. We're kind of a coffee nation.
The people that I talk to on the streets of New York today don't like to sit down and enjoy the tea. They like to get it on the move at places like Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. For me, give me a cup of tea, a nice afternoon, and I'm good to go. For Word on the Street, I'm Christy Clemens.
In many people's perception, the people of Shanghai are generally tea drinkers. But just how true is that? Are people more tea drinkers or more coffee drinkers? Let's find out on a survey how true this proposition really is. As for me, it's coffee all the way.
不太喜欢咖啡是因为可能不太习惯吧。
我比较喜欢喝咖啡，因为我觉得咖啡可以提神醒脑一点。
喝茶呢，好像相对更接近自然，放松一点。
咖啡比较喜欢喝拿铁跟那个卡布奇诺，茶的话红茶。
我对咖啡比较有点那个，喝了对心脏有点受不了。
吃了咖啡，我茶也不吃的，本来吃的，现在不吃，为什么？吃了以后睡不着，本来就已经睡不着了，年龄大了，你这吃的这个太兴奋了。
春夏喝那个green tea， 然后那个冬天喝红茶。
茶的话，我每天一起来就喝茶。那么咖啡的话，可能有的时候办公的时候喝点咖啡。
茶的话味道好一点吧，可能咖啡喝不太惯。
我中国人啊，中国人喜欢茶吗？
你为什么不喜欢喝咖啡？
咖啡喝了要提神，不是最好。
一般的话是早上起来会喝杯咖啡，到早点的时候，然后嘛喝点绿茶。
咖啡呢可能1到2杯，茶呢就基本上当水喝了，会喝比较多。
And that just about settles it. The myth stands true. More people favor tea than coffee, at least from the sample of people we interviewed. So whether you're a coffee drinker or a tea drinker, try not to fight about it like Menti and Bai Shushu. And that is the word on the street, guys. Take care.
Time for a short break, but when we come back,
We head to New York to get a fair assessment on one organic cafe.
also in London, it's high time for high tea.
Then here in Shanghai, we get a taste of the elite life while enjoying a cup of tea.
Cosmo Times. You know, science has proven that drinking coffee is just as healthy as drinking tea.
Yeah, but it's also been proven that tea can help you lose weight.
But it doesn't give you the energy to get you through the day.
I don't need that much caffeine a day. I think tea can help me stay relaxed and keeps me in a better mood.
But we can all agree that coffee tastes way better though.
All right, maybe this snippet from New York about tea will help you change your mind. Would you care for me to pour you a glass?
Keep that away from me.
In a city with a coffee shop on nearly every corner, New York runs on dough. But they don't call it New York City for nothing. At East Village's hidden gem, Physical Graffiti, there's no need to check your watch. It's always tea time.
Do you know Led Zeppelin?
Not personally, but yes, I know Led Zeppelin.
So they did the album called Physical Graffiti right here on this spot, this whole building outside. If you look at the album, you'll see the store. And this store was my vintage clothing store for many, many years.
Physical Graffiti's rock and roll history is no surprise to customers, but we can't say the same for the tea ingredients. Alana shows me some particular blends, additions that might take a minute to chew over.
Bubblegum kids teas, and it's simply fruit, whole fruits, dried fruits with some gums in it.
Whole fruit? Okay,
Yeah.
so there's actually a whole fruit in here. And what kind of fruit is this?
This
Better
is a-
not be a poisonous berry. This
Yes.
better not be a test that.
It is. It's a berry one.
That is very good. Alana goes above and beyond than your average tea store owner. She makes blends to help with everyday ailments. Whether you're recovering from a night in the town or preparing for a visit from the stork, tea proves to be a wonder cure.
Coconut, chocolate mint, Lady Hannah, mango, masala chai, tummy tonic, chocolate chai, blood orange pu'er.
The most popular drink by far here at Physical Graffiti is the matcha. It's infused with super concentrated green tea. Don't be scared off by its green color. It's packed with antioxidants and will make you feel alert and concentrated.
The matcha here is my favorite in the city, and I've scoured every tea shop or coffee shop and everything, and they make it the best here. Matcha is my crack. I can't get enough of it. It gets me going in the morning. I don't feel jittery like I would with coffee.
I was so excited about trying the matcha. Before I get to put my tea tasting skills to the test, Alana shows me how to make it.
This is the matcha powder. We use a very premium kind. It's very thick. It's made from a whole entire leaf of tea. I'm gonna put 2 because today we're gonna do a matcha latte. Take that, you add just a little bit of hot water and you just whisk it. You whisk it a little bit. You can choose your type of dairy if you like. So I'll put some of this here. Here I'm gonna steam that. I'm gonna do this right like that.
Look at the beautiful color.
What do
I
you think?
like this very matcha. This is delicious. Now, it tastes very earthy to me, and it's a little bitter because I didn't put in the honey or sweetener, but that's the way I like it. Another popular choice, and a PG original, is the Beauty Skin Tonic. The combination of rose hips, hibiscus, schizandra berries, and elderberries stimulate the production of antioxidants to slow aging and act as an immune system booster. A cup a day keeps the wrinkles away. Like a good cup of tea, Physical graffiti makes you feel warm and relaxed. Alana's friendly vibe and her tea-addicted followers make this experience a tea-rific one. I'll be visiting this place again soon, especially to get my daily cup of matcha. Reporting for Cosmo Times, I'm Christy Clemens.
So, Bai Xixu, you still don't want to become a tea person? You know, there are plenty of different kind of teas out there.
Although I'm impressed with that last city search, but sorry, to me, switching from coffee to tea is a crime. Haha, getting sleepy, huh? Looks like you could use a nice, clean, freshly brewed cup of joe.
Just getting tired of your bickering. Maybe this next London city search will help you change your mind. And there's a secret spot I'm going to take you to.
Really? Where?
Nothing gets more quintessentially English than a classic afternoon tea. Scones, clotted cream and jam have become a trendy must-have in London. Today I'm here at Bees of Bloomsbury, where they serve classic afternoon tea as well as tasty and modern alternatives.
So here at Bees of Bloomsbury there are an array of delicious treats, all of which are homemade at the back of the store in the kitchen. As you can see in the gorgeous cabinet behind me, there's all different types of treats. You can have meringues, cookies, brownies, blondies, cupcakes, truffles, fudges, anything you want. They also do some gorgeous, gorgeous savoury food if you're in the mood for something not so sweet. It really is just a gorgeous place to come here and relax. So I'm here with the lovely, lovely Helena, who works here at Bees of Bloomsbury. This is beautiful. The whole shop is beautiful. What exactly, this is your classic afternoon tea, isn't it? Do you want to just talk us through a little bit about this? This is gorgeous.
So yeah, afternoon tea is kind of one of our best sellers. It's kind of what we're quite well known for. Yeah, it comes with tea, coffee, we even do the option of kind of champagne afternoon teas as well. So on this little tray we have scones, obviously very kind of quintessentially British.
Very, very British.
Yeah. And everything's baked in store, so these are made on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Cupcakes, we have 2 cupcakes.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. Look how beautiful. It looks like a little Valentine's cupcake, doesn't it? It's beautiful. So lovely.
And then, yeah, and then we kind of do little kind of petit four versions as well.
Yeah.
So we've got mini brownies.
Brownies.
Yeah, very rich.
Yes, very decadent.
Mini blondies, which
So what are blondies?
So blondies are brownies but with white chocolate.
Oh my goodness, that sounds bliss.
And yeah, we've got the marshmallows.
Okay.
Yeah, so again made in store. They come in tons of different flavours. So passion fruit, Baileys we do, chocolate, anything that you could think of we do.
Oh. Also, I mean, you do gorgeous cakes, gorgeous cupcakes, cheesecakes, everything you want. But you also do a range of kind of chocolates and truffles and stuff like that, don't you? What's this here?
So that little
there's a little.
So that is a sea salt caramel.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
So we also do kind of champagne truffles, raspberry truffles, so kind of rich little treats.
That sounds good. It's great for gift giving as well, stuff like that. That's lovely.
Afternoon tea is believed to have been started by Anna, the 7th Duchess of Bedford, in the early 19th century after she complained about getting overly hungry in between breakfast and dinner.
I've snuck to the back of Bees of Bloomsbury into the kitchen where you can see just behind me they're making all cheesecakes and cupcakes and all exciting things like that. We've got one lady here who's piping icing on some cupcakes, which is beautiful. So maybe if we pop in the back here we can have a go.
The cakes here at Bees are made right here in the shop by their skilled bakers, and you can really taste it. They taste fresh, they look good, and they have that personal touch that comes from making cakes from scratch and with the best ingredients.
Wow, where do you find this little gem of a place?
Well, I have my sources. But what do you think? Would this place be perfect to just come and take a breather from hectic lifestyle and enjoy a nice cup of tea?
Huh? What did you say? Something about coffee?
You're hopeless. All right, if my next city search about tea doesn't change your mind, then I give up.
Then we better take a look, shall we?
As the cold winter becomes a wet Shanghai spring, we all need a cozy corner to wait for the sun to return. And today I found a place that is special in more ways than one. Let's check it out. People have been talking about upcoming Jackie Chan Film Gallery here in downtown Putuo district. But how many of you knew that a currently unfinished project already has an up and running tea house? This is Zenescape. Walking into the space, you're immediately greeted by a breeze of peace and relaxation. Decorated in the most environmentally friendly way possible, Zenescape is a soothing getaway from the hustle and bustle of urban life. You can't help but immerse yourself in calm reflection as the fragrance of Chinese tea surrounds you in this unique 3-story tea house. But before going into detail, let me take some time to talk to the brilliant mind behind the place.
哎，王总你好。那今天我们一进来就感觉身心非常的放松，进入一个非常美的地方。这个地方的名字也很美，叫禅边。
对，
跟我们讲一讲禅边的由来，好不好？
禅边这个名字叫，在中文讲就是禅的旁边。我们都知道禅是一种生活状态，那么禅代表了一种自在的态度、放下的态度、智慧的生活。然后再加上中国的传统文化里边，禅和茶一直是一个相互融洽的禅茶这样的一个概念，所以这一栋会所恰好我们又是以做藏茶为主题的，那么把它叫做禅边，就是一个非常贴切的一个做法。
那这个禅边会所一共有3层，是吗？而且每一层有它不同的特点，是不是给我们介绍一下？
好的，这3层它有3个不一样的主题，一层叫水之禅，它是以水为主题，水是有灵性的，然后中国有非常多的这个画都是跟水相关的，上善若水啊，所以水是跟禅之间的关系非常密切。2层是地之禅，那么地之禅就是说天地万物，我们用了木头、石头、草地啊、树等等这种自然界里边可以出现的这些元素，去把室外的感觉也带到室内来。那么3楼就是天之禅，我们把整栋楼的这个楼板打开，让天光洒下来，可以让你躺在3楼的这个榻上面，你可以看到这个星光、月光、日光。
Zenescape even utilizes a bit of star power, with a private space especially reserved for its own star supporter, Jackie Chan.
那个位置是特意留给他的，然后他是一个非常不喜欢铺张的人，所以房间的布置都非常的简洁。然后我们使用的所有的装饰材料、家具、饰品都是非常用心自己做的，它都不是很贵，但是它非常的难得。
As if the unique tea theme and Jackie Chan connection really weren't enough, Zenescape has even tapped into the eco-fed with more than a few sustainable highlights. There's literally a surprise around every corner. Take a closer look at the walls. They represent a time-honored tradition of how Chinese people treat their most beloved beverage.
就是藏族人在历史上就会用这样的方式来储存茶叶，它是把它做成砖，然后贴在墙上，它可以去除空气里的异味。 但黑茶就是，尤其是我们做的藏茶，它最大的价值就是它会随着时间的流逝越来越好。我们的家具装饰都是不过多的使用不环保的这些材料，就像我们的吧台就是一棵水里的老木头，它直接从水里捞出来，已经600年的历史了。东方的文化有一个非常核心的思想，就是人与自然应该是相互交融的。所以禅边最重要的一个传递给客人的信息就是我们与自然是一体的。因为我是羌族人，希望自己能够保护一些羌族的本民族的文化，我们要做中国非物质文化遗产的保护。
After a relaxing journey through Zen Escape, I'm about to ready to get a taste of its signature Tibetan tea. The intricate tea ceremony is a pure feast for the eyes, and with every rich sip, you get a taste of the deep traditions which can only be found in the cherished Chinese culture. It's a perfect way to tease your taste buds yet appease your soul.
Great job, Mincy. You really brought out the essence of the tea culture there.
Oh, does that mean you're stepping over to the dark side? I mean, tea side?
I'll have to think about it. But first, let's get our weekly dose of creative source.
Come on, you know you cannot resist tea.
Stunning and absolutely amazing. Can you imagine that each and every one of these beautiful collections are made by a professional athlete? Gregory Burns.
You know, as an athlete, you use your body to try new things and to live a big life and do things that maybe are not always easy for us. So being an athlete and being an artist, I think, are very connected.
艺术引领，文化先行，会有更多不同形式的中美的一个双方的合作呈现给大家。
Greg's amazing works can be found at the U.S. Trading Center here in Shanghai.
And that's it for this tea-sipping edition of Cosmo Times.
Tune in again next week for more top trends from the biggest cities around the globe.
And now it's the moment of choose. Bai Xu, is it going to be coffee or is it going to be tea?
Okay, I've thought long and hard, and I've come to a conclusion.
And that is?
I've decided to drink both of them. You know, why have one girlfriend when you can have two? Double the pleasure.
I think I need a new co-host. New York about tea modes of Bye.
Okay, we better take a look then. Wow, where do you find this jam?
What's going on?
First, let's get our weekly dose of creative source. Mincy, you really brought out the